a live. I've been sitting on this live for a minute. I was supposed to do this weeks ago, but everything in divine timing. I'm still going to do like a general collective, like a year end, all zodiac sign read, probably maybe next week, closer towards the end of this year, right? You know, or towards the end of, excuse me, this month. So this, I'm just going to do like a divine love read because I've been sitting on it for far too long, but it's all good. It's all good. Hey, we're here. Divine time. Yes, MB, we back, sis. We back. So, I think spirit just like sometimes I'm gonna go ghost for a little bit. Like I need to just sit my ass down for a little bit. Like towards the end of the year, just take a break from just doing too much because I need to just back up a little bit. Because I think in my energy, sometimes I think I just be doing too much and putting myself just too much up in people's faces, and I need to just go somewhere and sit down. So I'm going to do a collective message first before I dive into the love vibes readings. And I forgot that I titled this Divine Love Reads because I had this title already made up in my notes in my phone. So I intended to do a divine love reading, energy reading. So these are for people that are either already in divine connections or, experiencing divine connection, and or will be, coming into contact with that. You don't have to have anybody particular in mind or anything like that. It's just a message from spirit through me to you. And yes, you can place it how it resonates. I don't know if I'm going to use this deck because this deck sometimes it can be a little messy. Some of these little decks can be messy. But I'm going to go ahead and do the collective message for you guys, and then we'll tap into the love um, section for each zodiac sign. And as always, I do the zodiac signs in the exact order as the zodiac wheel. So, first zodiac sign is Aries, of course. And then, of course, the last zodiac sign is Pisces. So, I'm going to go through each zodiac sign in that, in the order as it's supposed to. So, I'll put it in the chat so you guys know what order we're going to go in. So, yeah, that's how we're going to do it. And of course, always check your big three. But most importantly, with love readings, I would suggest your Venus sign and if you know where your seventh house sign is, that as well. And it's another one that just slipped my mind. Ooh, it'll probably come back to me. Probably not. I don't know. Check your Lilith as well. Oh, this is just my suggestion, but check your opposite of your zodiac sign. Like for me as a Taurian, I would watch probably Scorpio's video just probably for like an angle or another side that you need to like, pay attention to, in regards to yourself or your love situation or your love life, love messages, just that too. If you do have a person, cross watching may be helpful as well. So, your person's big three, that might help. Venus sign, that might help. Could give you extended messages. If you don't have a person, just focus on yourself. It's all good. Focus on yourself anyway, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so let's get into the collective energy. Okay, Spirit, I forgot. This is the perfect opportune time before I even shuffle cards because I don't really need them, but it's always helpful to have that extra something, that extra backup. Hey, Dara. Hey, sis. Hey, Art friend. How are you? Hey, sis. So, Spirit, when I was getting ready to do the live, I was thinking of something that I wanted to like share. I wanted to share like a little note on my Instagram, and I was like, no, bitch, don't do that. I just felt like this thing, like you just be doing too much. Like, you know what? Like you private, but you ain't private enough sometimes. Like you just stop. Like you know how like share some things about yourself, some quirky things, some fun facts, but leave some of it out because I get like Spirit was kind of giving me this thing like, yeah, you want to share like what you put in your coffee because I was like about to like bang on the pumpkin spice people, because holiday season, people always put pumpkin spice and gingerbread. Coffee is like the pillar of all coffees, of holiday drinks, coffees, whatever, right? Yes. Yes, sis. We gonna, yeah, keep it cute up in here, okay? Yes. And I'm doing well, Arfine. I hope you're doing well too, sis. But um Spirit was like, keep some things to yourself. Like, you could share what you put in your coffee, because I was about to share, but it's like your person or your future partner, whatever, they want to know, like different things. Like, they want to learn about you, right? You don't have to share everything, and like, keep some of those good little things, the little quirky parts about you, those little, you know, cheat codes of who you are to yourself, so that your person can learn that about you, right? That's kind of the energy that was picking up, because I was like, sure, about to be like, this is what I put in my coffee, this is what I prefer, and this is what I personally, my own opinion, feel like is a good holiday drink. Okay, the type of spices that I use in my coffee. Okay, pumpkin spice, I like it, it's cool, it's cute, but what I use, I think. But I do think about things like that too. Like, I want to keep some things to myself. Like, I would want to learn things about, my person that no one else knows. Like, not just like the traumatic shit, like, this happened to me, and you want to know about like the cute shit too, but that no one else knows about you. So that's just a little side note, okay, for whoever needs to hear that. Sometimes we give too much away. What was that guy? It was a guy from that show Euphoria. He passed away this year, I think. I can't keep up with people that just be passing. I just can't keep up. But yeah, it was like this little clip from the. I don't watch the show, but it was a clip that I seen on Instagram, like around the time that he passed away, and he was saying like, yeah, I don't do social media, I don't have an Instagram, like. I prefer like to learn about a woman like personally. I don't want to know everything about her online, like something along the lines of that. And I kind of felt that. And there's nothing wrong. Like, social media is meant to be a social thing. It's meant to be like fun, could be, for business and all of that. Like, but I do believe in a little bit of secrecy, aka secrecy. Just some, keep some things for you and your loved ones, and like, so some people ain't got no problem with that, because everything they do is a facade, like every single fucking thing. And granted, as humans, we don't want people to know when we just had a bad day, and some people do. They just want everybody to know everything. Like, oh my god, like, we don't need to know everything about what happened to you today. We don't need to know that you and your partner having problems. You know, we don't need to know that. We don't need to know that you and your husband just got into a fight over whatever the fuck y'all got into a fight over. Like, that's not for us to know. To stop. So, yeah, Facebook is one of those places that's like a diary for people, that they need to really keep that off. And yeah, that's just a whole nother side note. But yeah, keep some things to you and for you and your person. Okay, I do feel that, Spirit was kind of like getting on me about that. For some reason, I'm just like, Spirit, what did I do? What did I do? I didn't get it. I didn't understand. What did I do wrong? What did I say, Spirit? Gosh, I just wanted to share what I put in my coffee. God, just let me see. Something's wrong with me. Let's tap into the collective read, and then I'll get into the zodiac signs. Ooh, girl. Yeah, I don't like people in my business. Like, if I share something, it's genuinely because I'm either led to, or I feel comfortable enough to share it, or I just feel like it ain't that big of a deal to share. Like, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. But like, if it's just like personal things, like relationships, like especially like one thing I do not play about, like I don't play about like my child. If I had a man, y'all wouldn't know probably for, I don't know, centuries. No, I'm just like, no, but I don't see, I just don't see myself being that woman that has to post their person every 5 minutes and what we doing, where we at, and all this shit. And like, it's just, I don't feel like that's a good idea. And especially like as a spiritual worker, I would not encourage. I mean, you do what you want. Like, sometimes I'll share my daughter and stuff online, like, but I don't feel comfortable with having her all plastered up on my shit because people are fucking sick and weird. I even consider my animals. Like, I don't even be posting them hardly sometimes. I'll just be like, people are just so sick, you know? So I feel Summer Walker when she be blurring her kids' faces out and blurring their eyes out. Like, that's her protecting their soul, their energy. So I respect it. Her love life, that's a whole nother thing now. That's something else. But as far as like romance and partnerships and stuff, I just get like to keep it cute, keep it sacred. That doesn't mean you have to hide and all of that. Like, you know how some of these heifers, they be hiding people's faces. Yeah. So I'm gonna see, like, collectively. I talk too much. I know I talk too much. You want the collective to know, Spirit. Six of Swords. Oh, I'm hearing Maya's that song Moving On. Yep, 10 of Wands. Like, she's packing her bags. She's moving on. 7 of Cups, Ace of Swords. You're moving on or moving away from confusion in your life. It doesn't have to be like you're moving on from a love situation, or like a person per se. It could be like even like platonic, something that you're moving away from. I also get like things within you, like inner baggages, like you're dropping them off. You're not carrying the weight. And this little creature, it looks like a bull. So like Tauruses, if you guys resonate with this, you guys could be leaving some things behind. Okay, I want to say like the major zodiac signs that's coming out could be Sag, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus energy, something with like the mind. So this Mercury energy, this Mercury retrograde, if you're watching this during the time that I'm recording it, it's now Mercury retrograde. And if I'm not mistaken, it ends January 1st, 2024. How ironic that towards the tail end of the year, we have a Mercury retrograde. And I feel like that is actually a blessing. Not to say that it never was, like, to have these certain planetary alignments, but most definitely this feels to me like the perfect time to close cycles and chapters. Okay. And clearing out like mindsets, certain things within the mind. For some of you though, I'm not gonna lie, I do see that for some, not everybody, but some of you, you are in fact detaching from confusion connected to a person or someone that caused confusion with you. Okay. Like someone that just didn't know what they wanted, someone that maybe had a lot of options. And for some of you, it's that you're choosing, like maybe you have a lot of things in front of you on your plate and you're making a decision, a clear-cut decision of which path you want to take. There could be a little bit of the unknown. Okay. Some of you guys may be moving towards the end of the year as well, or having some sort of level of transition. This is a cycle, a phase, a chapter of your life that's closing out. So if this has anything to do with your love life, congratulations. Like, you're coming out of like one phase into another. I don't want to say phase, but like, it's not so much like some of you, it may not seem major. I feel like it is, because you're going to have a better sense of clarity surrounding your life, surrounding your love life, or things that maybe you had a hard time releasing and letting go or making sense of. You've been getting a lot of messages, a lot of nudges from the divine about releasing and letting go or moving forward, or maybe something, it's time to move, it's time to relocate, it's time to change maybe a career path, a job, or switch something up. It's time to leave an old relationship behind. Or what is it exactly that, mentally, psychologically, that you could be holding on to, that you're being called to release? Like, your spiritual team has been like giving you a lot of signs in regards to this. Okay. Yeah. Cancer full moon. Ooh, Jesus. Yeah, take care of your energy, take care of yourself. And some of this clearing out could be connected to your family as well, like something connected to like deeply rooted things. Taking what serves you and leaving what doesn't is kind of the move. Okay. Definitely some financial things going on here. Um, there's a lot. This just could be because I'm tapping into collective energy, but take this only if this applies to you. But I also feel there's a lot of different things that you've been trying to make sense of, maybe throughout this year as a whole, or just as of late, or even maybe way beyond this year, that you've had a lot of questions. And I feel like you're going to get the answer to those questions. Um, you're going to get a lot of answers here. So it's like you're going to crack the code to what you need to know, or what you've been, seeking. Like, yeah, what you need to know, what you may have like held on to for a minute, and it did not come through completely because it just wasn't time, or just certain things had to show themselves and reveal themselves to you before it could. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so that's the collective message. I'll pull one more from this oracle deck just to see what else Spirit wants you to know, and then I'm going to get into the zodiac signs individually. I just heard something with Capricorn too, but we're not, wait, we're not quite there yet. We're almost in Capricorn season as I'm recording this. We're still in Sag season. So you have the Lover. It's safe to surrender to the good feelings. The Lover, Aphrodite, passion and abundance. It's a beautiful card. Her heart is expanding, it's open. So this year is like you really busted your heart wide open in a good way. And maybe it had to happen, not so much in a pleasant way, but nonetheless, it was for your greater and higher good. You may have not known, like, you may have thought, this is just a side note for some of you, like some of you are about to come into union with the person that you're supposed to be with. You don't have to know who they are yet, but you're about to come into union with your person. And I feel like you, as a butterfly, like expanding, you didn't know to what degree or what level you could love. It's like you may have an idea or feeling that, okay, I have to heal this, I need to work on this, and this part of myself is not, it's not so hot, it ain't so pretty, I have to work on this part of myself, or have to release the resentment, or you know be very careful with who I give my heart to, but not be closed off, but just be mindful, be discerning, moving forward. Like, you have a concept that there's things that you need to eliminate and embrace as well, but you may have not known what that was going to manifest and how it would manifest. Like, this type of love, like, you have no idea, Spirit is saying, like, what this love that you have inside of you is going to transform into. in the type of partnership or connection. You might have an idea, as you know, spirit reveals things to us, where you know your own intuition, your own prophetic abilities, or just a desire that you have, but this is far beyond what you're able to know right now. You know what I mean? It's going to be something very beautiful, something divine, something far beyond what you can imagine. So, yeah. Like you're going to reach heaven with love. That's what I'm getting. I know that sounds corny, but I felt led to say that. I wouldn't say no shit like that. Naturally, I wouldn't be. You're gonna touch heaven with love. Like I just, you know, maybe the little Pisces side in me, like maybe, but no. The Taurus bitch in me, no, she wouldn't have said no shit like that. She's just not gonna say that. And it's funny because we're ruled by Venus, but no, I wouldn't have said no shit like that. Okay, so let's tap in to the zodiacs now. Enough talking because I can do a lot of that, as y'all can see. And it could because my Mercury is a Gemini, so I just be talking a lot sometimes when I get to going. Probably worse now that it's Mercury retrograde. It's a lot of shit coming up. So I'll try to not talk so much. I'll try. Can't make no guarantees. I cannot guarantee that. So, Aries, let's tap into your energy. I just dropped a card. It wouldn't be a reading of mine without dropping some cards. Just wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be natural if I didn't drop my cards all over the floor. Okay. Aries. All right. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house, Lilith. You are the opposite of Aries. I think the opposite of Aries is a Libra, if I'm not mistaken. That's the opposite sign. So you might want to watch Libra too, if you feel led. Okay, Aries, let's see what's going on with you. I feel for some of you, the person, your divine counterpart, whether you know who it is or you don't know who it is, I'm getting like, it's like this person is going to reshape something about you in a positive way where you could have been very fixed on a certain aspect of you, your personality, or who you think you are, but it's kind of like a defense mechanism. It could be a part of your personality that was created via like false sense of protection, trauma, yeah, like maybe like the toxic side of you, and this person is going to bring out the true you. Now, every Aries woman I've ever known, I have a love, I don't even want to say hate, but like I feel like Aries and Taurus can kind of be similar to each other at times, and we can like bump heads, but there's like an understanding to a degree. So every Aries woman I've ever known, can't speak for the Aries men because I haven't really encountered many or had personal experience with Aries men, but Aries women for sure have this demeanor that sometimes can come across as quite masculine and quite bossy in a way that I feel like if you really get to know them and you strip them, they're actually very sensitive people. They just like to be in control sometimes, and I feel like Tauruses and Aries can resonate with each other on that level. I feel like this is someone that's going to soften you up, even if you are a male Taurus, or maybe you are a male, maybe you're a cusper. Interesting. Could be an Aries Taurus cusp. If you are an Aries man or woman, doesn't matter. This person is going to like soften you in a good way. It's like a flower, like, you know, nurturing you, kind of helping you to open up and fully bloom. Okay, in some kind of way. And it's like they're going to challenge some part of yourself that is a defense mechanism that you believe is your true, whole, authentic self, or part of it at least, that is actually not. Okay. And I know y'all probably like, bitch, don't you be trying to tell me. Well, I ain't trying to tell you nothing. I'm just going with the flow and what spirit is telling me. Okay. It's all in love. Take it or leave it. Okay. Don't have to take it. If you are an Aries man, you probably really over there like grinding your heels and be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I get it. You know who Aries men remind me of? I think Libra men, which is funny because, yeah, Libra is the opposite sign of Aries. Mr. Big from Sex in the City. Is that his name, Mr. Big? I can't remember. Whatever. I think his name was John Preston, wasn't it? Him, that character, gives me Aries man, Libra man vibes. Maybe even a little bit of a Leo. He could have been. I could Capricorn too. Like I could see him being a Capricorn or having all that in his chart. He might have just a mixture of that. And then somewhere there's like this little cuddly like water sign energy in there somewhere. All right. I wouldn't say Scorpio. I don't get that from him. Okay, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys are juggling something that you hold as fact. Something you hold as fact, truth to you. There is Taurus energy here with the 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles energy. I get Taurus. I think, let me see. I forgot just that quick. 2 and 3 of Pentacles are Capricorn, and 5, 6, and 7 are Taurus. 7 of Pentacles, 5, 6, and 7 of Pentacles is Taurus, and 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles is Virgo. So there's both Capricorn and Taurus energy here. So this could be the sign of your person. These could be things in your chart. But it's like some of you guys could even be going through a career transition right now. Something with your stability. What's going on with the divine love energy, though? What's going on with the divine love energy for Aries placement? Wow, you have the 5 of Wands. Yeah, like I said, your person, I got to cover some of these people up in this card because this deck has a lot of nudity. But the 5 of Wands is that you are fighting something, and your divine counterpart is here to kind of strip something about that little petty ego that you may have, or something that's not fully authentic to who you are. They're meant to kind of strip you of that. You could be overly independent, and this person is meant to help you. So it could trigger you in the beginning because you could be in a position right now, or when you come to meet your divine counterpart, if you haven't already, where you might be in a situation where you're not as stable as you want to be because you're very reliant upon yourself, and this person comes in to help you, and you might be like, no. And if it's not a material thing, then it could be more of an internal thing where it's like you don't feel stable, you don't really feel like yourself right now. In actuality, you are being stripped of a part of yourself that's inauthentic, like I said, and this person comes in to like balance that out and like show you that side, and it could be a little bit uncomfortable for you. That's what I'm getting. Aries, what's the divine energy? Intuition, gut feeling, psychic premonition, and sixth sense. You guys could also have gifts, spiritual gifts and insights leading up to you meeting your person. It will be revealed. Acquaintance, trust, support, loyalty. Could be a friend of yours that is connected to you and your divine counterpart in some kind of way, whether it's giving you the guidance and the messages you need. They don't have to be like a hands-on intuitive, like where they use cards, or they're a proclaimed psychic intuitive or whatever. They just may be someone that you need to trust, you know, what they say. Like, not every friend. And there's something with the number 7 as well. There's something here where you could meet your person through friends or like being out with friends. There's a timing thing on this. Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like your person is going to come in to test you. And Spirit is saying to trust your intuition, because your friends might have to talk you into talk you off the ledge, because you might be like, oh no, I don't like this person, like he or she, they're cool and everything, but I think this person is like, they're too like, you might feel triggered by them. You might feel very triggered by this person, Or when you meet them, because some of you, I don't feel like you've met your person yet, okay? And I know some of you probably gonna feel like, what are you talking about? I know who my person is. Some of you maybe, yeah. But for those that I'm speaking to anyway, I don't feel like you've met your person yet. Like you don't know of them at all. You haven't met. So when you do, they're going to trigger you like no one else. And it's not because they're toxic or they're like trying to change your identity. This is like a soft entry, but it's uncomfortable for you. So you might try to attack it at first because it makes you uncomfortable. You might be used to calling the shots in your relationships, whether you are a male Aries or a female Aries. Like you might be used to calling things like, you know, calling the shots. You might pick partners that are a little not as well versed in areas as you may be. She said, really? Yes. They may not be well versed. They could be, some of them might maybe have more than you materialistic wise, but like when it comes to a certain level of intellect or emotional intellect or spiritual or something, you might be a bit more above them, especially the female Aries. I feel like I'm speaking to. And if you are a male Aries, yours could be the opposite, where you might have a little bit more more material wise than your person, and they may kind of fill in the spots that you lack on an internal level, and that could trigger you a little bit, because this person is going to kind of show you, like in the ways that you've been kind of standing on these like this false sense of empowerment of yourself, or what has always made you strong in certain areas where other partners were kind of weak, or you felt like, you know, I don't want to say above, because I don't want to make it that way. This could be your shadow self. This doesn't have to be the core truth of who you are. It's an aspect of yourself that is, you know, you're detaching from, decentering from. And this person is like shedding light on it because they might be able to match your energy, and you might be saying, I want somebody that matches my energy. I'm always running into, you know, guys. I'm always running into women that don't have, you know, they're not on their feet, she don't have it together. Or I'm always running into men that, you know, I feel like I have to always babysit them, or they're always beneath me. I feel like I'm always the teacher and they're the student. There's no balance, right? Whereas this person comes in and they are that, and you're just like, wait a minute, you trying to run some shit? Like, who are you? Like, that's what I'm getting. But it's not ego with your person. They come in love, they come in peace. I feel like your person could be an air sign or an earth sign. Most definitely your person could be an earth sign for sure. Okay, so that's what I see for you, Aries. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my Taurus peoples, okay? We're going to move on here. So congratulations, get excited, okay? For some of you, like, your friends are going to help you, like, get out of your own way, get out of your head, or might be the thing that brings you two together somehow, or meets. Okay, so you're welcome, sis. You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed it. Taurus family, how we all doing? Hey, it's your favorite Taurus. Just playing. Anyway, if you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or seventh house placement, Taurus, Lilith in Taurus, maybe even you could be cross watching, or your opposite sign is Taurus, so that would make you a Scorpio. If you're watching, I suggest that everybody watch their opposite sign too. So let's get into it. And I ask Spirit to remove myself, you know, because sometimes, like, I don't want to be put in the collective, okay? Somebody's divine counterpart is already trying to come out, or at least someone that you're connecting with is trying to come out. So, hey, hey, Namiko. This person could have something to say to you, or you have something to say to them, or both, whatever. Let's tap in and see what Spirit's talking about with the Taurus energy, divine connection energy. You don't have to know who your person is yet. You could be completely single, completely clueless and oblivious, or you could have an idea who your person is, or you're already in connection with them. Let's see what the vibes are, though. We're gonna see. Taurus, I don't want to do too much. The Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands. I'm hearing Blackstreet. What's that song? Before I Let You Go, I think is a song. I can hear like the I don't know the title. Sometimes I know the lyrics and stuff, but I don't know the title. I'm hearing that song, Before I Let You Go, Can I Get a Kiss Goodnight? And at the end of the song, he says, I don't want to lose your sweet love or something. So don't say goodbye, say goodnight. So Five of Cups could be a little heavy energy where it feels like something is not generating, something's not moving, something's not flowing. It feels very stagnant. And someone may feel like walking away, or someone has emotionally detached and is like kind of in this free flowing energy, free spirited energy, or someone has released the burden of love, or the heartbrokenness. So this doesn't have to necessarily be your divine counterpart that has caused this. Like maybe your energy is like you're removing the heavy energy from the past, the burden. It's funny because I wrote something yesterday, and I'm gonna paraphrase it because I don't feel like looking at it right now or finding it. But I said something along the lines of like, yes, we all have like, our pain, our trauma. Like I have certain walls that I still have to work on knocking down due to, very traumatic heartbreaks, that I never want to experience ever in life again, like never. And I'm sure we all have, we can relate. So, but I know that in order to have that Two of Cups energy, to have that true love that I desire to experience, I'm going to have to release. So the Five of Cups could represent this energy for you as well, where when you do and as you are doing that, you're going to feel much lighter. For some of you may feel, and I knocked over a whole deck of cards, some of you may feel like you need to let go of a person, okay? Perhaps maybe you do. You probably need to let go of the idea of something. Someone could feel like they self-sabotaged in love, or they have self-sabotaged a situation that maybe they feel like should have worked out. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. There is a level of dis-ease when it comes to your love life. Some of you guys could be like, Spirit, have you forgotten about me? Like, what's up? Like, what did I do? And these cards fell out on the floor, face up. All the other cards flat on their face, with the exception of these four cards. I had to pick them up. You have the ex-lover card, memories, the past, old flame, nostalgic, single, alone, isolation, lonely, guarded, heartbreak, hurt, betrayal, grief, disappointment, truth, confusion, clarity, reveals of secrets. So you guys could have recently broke up with someone, or you're releasing the past, like all of the loves that you had that hurt you, that betrayed you. You may have been single for a while, but just to let you know, like your spiritual team has not forgotten about you. I know that it feels that way to you, like they've forgotten about you. And there's something that is going to be revealed. You see how it says confession in the truth card? I'm going to go back to what I said before I pulled the cards. I feel like someone someone wants to talk to you or tell you the truth. And for some of you, you don't have a person. It could be like you have some admirers. It doesn't have to be that the person that confesses or reveals a secret to you necessarily is someone you're going to end up with necessarily, or has to be your divine counterpart. But it very well could be. And you could have a confession. You may have a truth that you wish to share as well. But yeah, you feel like the heavens have forgotten about you. They have not. This card, I wanted to say the 10 of Pentacles, but it's actually the 5 of Pentacles. It looked like it said 10 of Pentacles, but it's 5. And it says poverty, consciousness, worry, dis-ease, seeking help, neglect of the body, feelings of unworthiness, fear of rejection. So like your spiritual team is like working to release these aspects that you're holding on to. And I feel like you're consciously aware of that. or the reason why you feel so heavy is because you are naturally releasing it and letting it go. And you're going to feel much lighter, more free spirited. In fact, like Spirit is saying, that's the energy that's going to attract your person, is you being in that playful, that lighthearted energy when it comes to love, not being in this heavy energy. Because your spiritual team, they know what's up. They know what's going on. There's a conspiring in the universe, conspiring in the heavens, whatever, your divine team, to bring something to pass for you. I don't feel like they want to expand so much on like a person, because this is an important season for you to release right now. Okay. You feel like, you're always a single person. And I feel like as a Taurus person, you don't mind being independent. You don't mind being in your own company, but there is that natural desire to be with someone. I see the scene from it's a Tyler Perry, but it's Diary of a Mad Black Woman, and there was a scene with the main character. She was a divorcee. Her husband like had a whole side chick, had a whole baby family on the side, left her, kicked her out of the house, put her back on the street where she had to start from scratch and start all over. But there was a scene where she was like sitting at a restaurant drinking wine, just chilling, and this couple was um getting proposed to, or she was watching this woman getting proposed to by her partner, and she was like crying, like it hurt her really bad, right? So some naturally, like I said, you want this, like you can go out, you can do things by yourself, go to dinner by yourself, go to the movies by yourself, whatever, go on trips, vacations, whatever, but naturally you want that counterpart, and Spirit is not leaving you behind. Like, they're not going to do that for you. That's not what's happening. I feel like right now is the clearing out. It is the preparation too, because they want you to be in this Knight of Wands energy. They want you to be free. Okay. Um, mm, yeah. So I'm gonna pull one more because I feel led to, or maybe just let me see what's at the top and the bottom. So you have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is gonna hook you up. I know you don't think that, but Spirit's gonna hook you up. Knight of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be a single parent. You could have a son for some of you. Or because these look like kind of like spirit babies in both cards, you could be, a child may want to come too. But the Knight of Pentacles is like someone that is dependable, someone that comes in, that you can trust, you can lean on. Okay. So if you date men, you could be a heterosexual woman, or you could be a homosexual male, where I see like a person coming in kind of like a knight in shining armor, but not to rescue you, because Spirit doesn't want you to mistake being rescued, because that's the easy route, that's the easy way. No, Spirit is saying like this person is going to come because your energy is open. And it's like, okay, I can show up for you because you're available for me to show up for you. Not like I'm going to show up and like rescue you away and take you away from your pain, because Spirit is like, no, you have the power to free yourself. We want you to be in this light space, this light energy. Move at the beat of your own drum. You have fire inside that is dormant, that has been stripped of you. Life has been taken from you. I'm getting, again, more of the references of the Diary of Mad Black Woman movie. She said, I gave you life even though you took it from me. And this was like the scene where she was, after her husband, after he left her, whatever, he got into a situation. I think he got shot in court or something, and he was paralyzed temporarily, and he didn't have anybody else but her. And she was kind of venting to him about how she couldn't have kids for him, and how he went off and had kids with somebody else. And she said, I gave you life even though you took it from me. So you guys may have been used to self-sacrificing to the point where when things were all said and done with lovers, you felt like they betrayed you. They just left you. It's just disappointment. You're going to see the truth about this as well. And it's like, you have to identify the truth. This is to make you wiser and stronger, because when your person comes, you're able to discern their energy better, because being a giver and overextending, you're going to meet your match with that. This is a fulfilling connection, emotionally fulfilling. And there is some type of like spiritual intervention, divine intervention to help kind of usher this along and help you, because Spirit is not going to give you people that are just going to give you all of the answers or make it soft and cushy for you, because it's not supposed to be that way by design, because this is meant to push you out. It's like this liberation of finding the core of you, that part of you maybe you've lost a long time ago, or that part of yourself that you've never known to be. You're liberated, you're free. And this is what's going to attract your person. You have a beautiful smile, by the way. Let's go ahead and move on to pile 3 or pile 3. I'm done. Sign 3. Hey, Gemini. Like what? Not pile 3. Maybe it's something with 3. Anyway, let's tap in 4537. Okay. Timestamp 4537. Hey, Gemini energies. Let's tap in. You could be a sun, moon, rising, be a Venus Gemini, 7th house Gemini, Lilith Gemini, cross watch Gemini energy. But let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants you to know. Wow. So yeah, I said something about number 3, so that definitely could be significant, that number, but it could be a number of creation. Ooh, I love this. I'm gonna pick up these cards that, oh shit, I done turned off my shit. What is y'all doing? See, it's Mercury retrograde. Gemini, don't fuck with me. Like, just don't do that. Y'all can be so annoying. Do not do that. I gotta turn my shit back on. Just completely just turned everything off. Like, why? Why? Not funny. Why y'all turn off my lights? Let me see. I can't even figure this out. Hold on. Ain't that some shit? The ratchetness of it. Come on, light. I need you, light. She said, I'm not doing that. I'm not coming on. Now, I know good and well, everything's plugged up. This is this is funny. You know what's so funny about this? The fact that my lights are all connected to one extender thing, whatever, and only one of them is on, and the other 3 lights that I use as well will not come on. Like, what? What? Like, come on. Crazy. Oh, gosh. Damn it. We're back. I can't with y'all. What is wrong with y'all? Like, for real. Like, oh, my God. Why y'all gonna do some shit like that? When I get on y'all just want to be funny. That's not cute at all. Anyway, I was about to say something really nice, and then just like, what? Anyway, I take it back, Jimmy. I take it back. I'm taking the shit back that I was about to say. So I was about to say some nice shit for y'all, but y'all making me really just like not want to. Gosh, got me wanting to cuss y'all out, fucking with the lights and everything. No, it's Mercury retrograde. Mercury, stop. Just fucking stop. All right. These cards flew out for you, so I'm gonna take them. But what I wanted to say before my lights cut out was that yes, I have 3 lights. I have 3 lights that I use. I have my 2 pink lights, and then I have my little ocean like light projector thing, and only 2 of them went out and 1 stayed. So, ooh, Spirit. I love this for Spirit. Spirit be, because I was gonna say something about like the number 3 in creation, and then I was picking up this energy like the Holy Trinity, like something with Spirit being in the midst or in the middle of a situation. So if you are a female Gemini, you're in your head a lot. or just like naturally maybe, you know, being in feminine energy is like your intuitive self. Even if you are male Gemini, this could still apply. But separating the red flags from the good flags too could also be a thing. Your energy's all over the place. And it could partially be because I have my Mercury is in Gemini. So like this energy's fucking with me a lot too in my speech and like just all over the place, as you guys can tell. And I feel like two energies, I'm not going to say they checked out, but it kind of feels like maybe if you know your person or you think you do or you don't know them yet, you have no idea of their existence, it's like two energies that have checked out and spirit has to kind of intervene to keep the spark going. Hence the whole light thing. I don't take everything as spiritual, but the fact like I said, these lights that I have, these three major lights that I use during my readings, like my setup, two of them went out. They're all connected to the same extender cord. So that was weird how just only one remained and two of them were out. So it's kind of like some of you guys, you may be kind of burning that, you constantly need that flame relit because I don't know. This is a hefty energy. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. You have the Ace of Wands, which I feel like is that divine spark. And it almost looks like tears on this woman's face. So it's like Five of Pentacles. What's interesting about this card is like what's on the other side, this door, to open the door, on the other side of it, there's a key. I mean, to see what's on the other side of this door, you'd have to open it, but there's a key that's right there. And this person has got their head down there. They don't see it. So like, there's kind of this heavy energy surrounding your situation because all these cards flew out. You have the Six of Swords, the Two of Wands. So there's an opportunity to expand. There could be like energy of distance as well. If you are a female Gemini, you could be dealing with a water sign masculine energy too. Goodness. This is heavy. Like I want to say like you and your divine counterpart are very connected, even if you don't know of them or you never met them, or maybe you do, but there's like a separation. It's like there's a similar energy that I can't separate almost. Like, let's see, Spirit, give me some clarity because I'm like, what is, I don't know how to, this is a lot of, it's just jumbled. I feel like so confused. Like I can read the, you know what I mean? Like I'm in the energy, like, and I'm trying to like clarify what it's saying because it's so conflicting. The World card wanted to come out in reverse, but I flipped it upwards. It's like maybe feeling as though something is not going to end up successful. I don't know. What is going on? What's going on? Yeah, you could feel like something is stagnant. There could be a lack of closure in the situation, a fear of something not turning out well. Okay. And maybe Spirit is saying like someone's trying to run. If you are the feminine, like you're trying to run. Somebody's trying to run. You guys have a lot of trust issues, or a feminine energy, whoever this is, like someone has hella trust issues. Like I said, I can't separate who's who. So it could be like a similar energy going on. And even weirder, if you don't know who your person is like they're somewhere in the world like going through this shit where they don't trust love, or they feel like it's never going to happen for them. They're questioning, like, and Spirit has to constantly try to spark this hope back into this, either this person, you, or like into two partners. I don't know. Let's see. Roll the dice, take a chance, risk, leap of faith, strategy. Yeah, this is going to require you to take a leap of faith. You're going to have to really trust spirit on this. And I know that it may not be fun, but the Ace of Wands to me is like the opportunity to transition into a beautiful space. But I feel like it's a lot of fear, you know, that could be keeping someone's heart caged. Some of you guys know like what your blockages are. You know what those things are that kind of keeps you in this space of being stuck. And it's just like, well, I know all of this, but how do I surpass this though? How do I do it? And you have to get past the fear that you have. That fear is that thing that keeps you from where you want to be. Like that's the thing. It's keeping you from where you want to be. It's keeping you. But rising to the occasion of your fears, and it could just be a choice within yourself where you say yes to your journey, you say yes to love, you say yes to whatever it is that, how to explain it, it's like where your heart is caged, because it's fear. Bottom line, whatever this energy is, it boils down to fear. Like every corner you turn, like you're facing that fear. And why? It's because you're meant to surpass it. You're meant to overcome it. Okay, some kind of way. Sagittarius season could be significant to this. But the roll of the dice does give me Sagittarian energy. The Two of Wands is an Aries card, but for some reason I'm getting like Sagittarius energy or season. Okay, there's a lot of anxiety too that I'm picking up on. All right, Gemini, that was your reading. We're going to move on to Cancer. That was just annoying. Like the start of that. Like, why did I just took up time just to make sure my lights are good? Like, why? Gosh. Cancer. We're already at 57 minutes already. Damn. You know I could talk. You know my ass can talk, okay? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house Cancers, Lilith Cancers, whatever your opposite zodiac sign, check on that, check on it, see what it's about. Let's see what's going on with you, Cancer. Woosah. I hear still on the hunt. You're still searching. You have this desire to find your person in a way where, I'm not saying that you literally do this, but I'm saying like someone hopeful that every man or woman that walks into their life, because I'm seeing like people walking through a door and it's like, oh, is that him? Is that her? Is it him? Is it her? So you might, you have this thing where you're searching for your one, and every person that you've ever met, not every person you ever met, but every person that may have sparked your heart's interest, or maybe some of your lust, who knows? Let's see, Cancer. And you could be questioning a particular person. It's like, is this my person? Message for Cancer. Ooh, okay. Cards flying out. These cards flip face upward. You have the Page of Cups, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're very hopeful. You don't give up easily. You may still be stuck on a particular person. I'm going to put these cards back, though, because they were face down, so I don't feel led to get these. But the Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're very patient. You're very resilient. It's like you know what it is that you want. You have an idea of what you want. Your heart is like, see how this person, for some of you, you haven't met your person yet, like you don't know of them, there's a mystery, but it's like you have a detail, like some level of detail of who the person is, and it's like you could sense maybe that they're coming in. And I feel like you're right about that. I feel like there is someone coming in for you. And for those of you dealing with a particular person, you may feel like this, the downloads that I received about who my person could be and like what they're like, or just certain details about them. And I feel like it's non-physical details, more so like, and what I mean by that is not so much like wrapped around physical characteristics. It's more of like their personality or something, or like what's going to be happening around your life, or what could be going on in their life, you know, little things that have nothing to do with what they look like. So this person that's in your presence could feel very similar and aligned to that download that you've received about your person, or downloads. So that could be the scenario. And then for others of you, it's like you feel like this person is coming, like you could sense that a person is coming in. Some of you have not moved on, though. Some of you guys may have not moved on from the idea of a person, like a specific person. Some of you guys are afraid that you're going to miss your person, miss your boat. I don't know why you would feel that way. But there's this feeling like, oh my God, am I going to miss have I messed up? Have I missed an opportunity? Have I blocked love out? Or you have this fear of blocking it out. Like maybe, you know, sometimes like you don't make the best decisions in love, or certain partners that you thought were the one, they ended up not working out. So you have this inherent, like, kind of this deep rooted fear, or maybe not that deep, but for some of you have that fear there that's very prevalent. It's in your face of, I don't want to make the wrong mistake again. So for some of you, you are kind of trying to discern a particular person or a specific person. And for others of you, it's just like, I don't want to pass love up, or I don't want to make the wrong mistake again when and if my person, you know, they've arrived, or when they arrive. I don't want to make the wrong assessment. So yeah, let's see. Cancers. Surrender, letting go, release, giving up, patience. So like, yeah, spirit wants you to continue to be in that place of just being present. Some of you guys might be called to like to travel, kind of like to discover different facets and aspects of yourself, like through different cultures. So yeah, you might be called to do that. Like if you have the means, or spirit will make a way for you to like travel, if that's something you've been feeling led to. I feel like spirit wants you to travel first, because as you learn about different aspects of yourself, it's like these colorful parts of you that you might see yourself to be a certain way, but there's so many other layers to you that you haven't met yet. And not saying that you're going to meet every single layer before you meet your person, but there's like some important parts of you, because that's going to help you to discern your person. That's going to help you to discern your person. Greetings. No personal reads, no personal questions, all strictly collective. You got 3 cards that came out. You have the Sun, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So yeah, Spirit is saying there's something beautiful for you. And it's going to be more logical, more practical than what you imagine. You might be too in your head about a situation, like, is it going to happen like this? And what if it happens like that? Like you might be not like in an idealistic way. Maybe for some of you, it's like you have this kind of this fantasy fairy tale version of how things are going to happen, but it's going to happen very practical in a way that it's not going to be hard for you to discern your person. And that's the beautiful thing. Like it's going to come in a way where it's like naturally it's just going to flow naturally. There's not going to be too much question of who your person is and if you've met the right person. That's the energy that I'm picking up from that. With the Knight of Swords, this is somebody that is like practical. They're in your face. What you see is what you get. There's nothing confusing about it at all. None of this is going to cause confusion. It's going to be so clear to you. Yeah, because you have the Sun and the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords. It's like the Knight of Swords is a very direct person energy. They don't hold back. They're truthful. They're honest. They're brave in their, their actions, their assumptions, their truth. This is somebody that's not going to keep you in limbo, keep you waiting, keep you guessing. Like, they're just straight up matter of fact. And with the Ace of Cups, it's like you are going to know that clearly what this is, clearly what's being presented to you, clearly what's being offered to you. Okay. All right. All right, Cancer. That was your reading. I hope that was helpful. Fuck. How come nobody told me that my sound was out? That my whole sound was out. Nobody said nothing. This mic is crazy. Or maybe it didn't. I don't know why. The light blinked out. This is so annoying. I hate that this happens. Alright, ghetto commercial break. Had to take a quick ghetto commercial break because for some reason the sound just was out. It was? I don't know. That mic, I don't trust it. I need to get a new one. I keep saying that, but I really do need to get another one. It's just not a reliable mic. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on to Leo. We are at, let's see. Okay. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house Leos, Lilith, Leos, and whatever the opposite sign. If you are the opposite of Leo, this is your reading. So hey, greetings, shout out to you guys. See what your energy's looking like. Airplanes, flight attendant, something with flights. Take flight. Something's about to take flight. Something's about to take off. Maybe for you, if it's outside of love, this could also pertain to that. It doesn't have to be solely about romantic energy. Something could be taken off for you. Your territory is about to expand, Leo. Like, as far as if you are something with your career, your life purpose, path, something about your life is about to expand and take off. Some of you guys, like, you're meant to explore, like, your options as well. Meaning, like, don't just... Some of you might need to hear this, like, where you're very limited about who your person has to be and where they come from, what they have to look like, the cultural things and things like that. It's like, don't put your divine counterpart in a box. Okay? The Strength card, when I split the deck, I want to stop here because I feel like this is for you. So you could be a Leo Cancer cusp because you got the same exact cards. I shuffled. I don't know if I shuffled good, if this, like, if the same exact cards came out for Cancer. So go watch that video. I'm not going to reiterate that, but watch Cancer. If you have a cusp or you have a lot of Cancer in your chart. Now my ear is ringing. You guys, your intuition could be really getting really strong, or around this time, like, or as it pertains to your counterpart, spirit is speaking very loudly and very clearly to you. You need to be careful with the decisions you make and not to scare anyone. That's not a scary message. It's just a message of just being mindful of what you choose for yourself. I feel like narcissism, traumatic love experiences all too well. Okay, you've encountered it. Some of you guys have freed yourself of abusive relationships. Some of you guys could have sought after legal action in the past, there's something about you can't buy me love or can't buy love. Yeah. See, I love how Spirit be like, Spirit is clever. You guys seen the movie Can't Buy Me Love, and then they had like a early 2000s take on it with Christina Milian and Nick Cannon, Love Don't Cost a Thing, where it's like a modern version of it. But basically the premise of the story was, you know, the popular girl had the jock boyfriend that was an asshole, right? He looked good on paper, he was attractive, he was popular, but he was an asshole. And then the dorky, nerdy guy, where it was a bet to get with him and like whatever, and they ended up actually really liking each other and falling in love. So that whole thing again of don't cut off your options, or don't put who your divine counterpart has to be in a box due to something superficial and surface level. And maybe you learned this lesson in the past, like all that glitters is not gold. Some of you guys may have had a really toxic partner, toxic boyfriend, toxic girlfriend. Maybe this person thought that they could buy your love, buy your affections, and it's just, that's not, you know, it's not the move. But let's see, what is the energy surrounding your divine counterpart? I feel like your person is generous, but you can sense or you can tell that it's genuine, or maybe you question whether it's genuine. Like, is this person offering me something to trap me, to bamboozle me, to, you know, like, I don't know if I can trust your ass. Like, what, why are you so nice? That's kind of, they don't even have to be offering you anything financially or anything like that, or dates or anything. It's like, why are you so nice? Because maybe, yeah, some of you guys have dealt with some assholes. Oh my gosh, like disgusting people, like just dark, that, you know, they're beautiful. And there's something like with hair. So like maybe you have a thing for hair, and it's like you get kind of like bamboozled by that, like, or just some type of physical attribute that you're charmed by, but it's not necessarily good for you. The Star card came out. So your love life, it's like there's a renewal that's happening. You're aligning with, the more you align with your purpose and your path and you focus on that, it's like it's going to bring you closer to proximity to the vibration of the person that is for you, because it's like that you haven't reached yet or haven't met that full potential, or and it's not the level of perfection. I don't want you to mistake full potential as perfectionism. It's just you aligning with the you that you that thrives and is healthy and is happy and, you know, fully tapped into its gifts and its abilities and skills, and, you know, if not fully confident, then pushing yourself past your limitations and your fears, and that's going to align you with the person that's for you. And I can't say whether you're dealing with that right now, whether you have someone, but it's like I feel strongly that you're on your way to some high level of success or achieving a big goal in your life, and you riding the wave is only going to, like, it's kind of like the airplane reference, where the higher you reach, like when the airplane continues to ascend, you know, up in the clouds and higher, it reaches a certain level in the clouds, like, and then it kind of cruises. You're reaching those levels, and it's, you know, it's, for me, the takeoff, I don't know if anybody else, but like when you take off in an airplane, like that's the most intense part. Some people like that shit. I don't. Like I've heard people say, I like when the planes take off. I just like, you're a thrill seeking motherfucker. You just crazy. Me, I don't like it. Okay? It does something to me. My whole body just stiffs and it just goes like, oh bitch, we get prepared for takeoff, literally. And I feel like it's a metaphor of like, it could be uncomfortable a little bit, or you might be excited, like, okay, where are we going? Where is the levels that this, you know, my love life could reach? Where is it at? Right? till you get to that place where it's like, okay, like I'm connecting with a person in a level that I've never had before. This feels like real peaceful. It's because it's divine. That's why it's peaceful. That's why it's like, it's just like, hey, I like this. Like, I'm up here. I don't even know how high I am. If I knew how high I really was off the ground, off earth, I would freak the fuck out if I really knew. And that's why Spirit is saying, like, sometimes with love, especially divine love, a love that is, you know, pure, it's authentic, you're not like, you're not allowing your fears to get in the way of the connection, and you're not, you know, overly concerned with, oh, is this gonna happen? Are we gonna be together? Or what if they break my heart? You don't get too caught up and concerned with those fears, right? So again, you're not focused on the fact that you're high off the ground, because if you knew how high up you were, you would probably get scared, like, okay, no, maybe this love is not sensible, maybe this is just too good to be true. Like when you start getting there, you know what I mean? So the reason why it feels such a peaceful energy, it's really simple, because it's divine. That's why. Or you'll know when you reach that place, right, with a connection. So that's beautiful. Okay, let's see what else for Leo. Secret crush. Admirer, attraction, suitor, butterflies. I want to see. I want to be nosy, Leo. I want to be nosy for you, because I know you want to be nosy. So I'm gonna be nosy for you. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Secret crush. What is this about, Spirit? Party yaddy. Ooh, you might have somebody that, you know, you could come across someone at a function, celebration, event, public speaking. Or why did I say that? Why did I say public speaking? That don't say, there's nothing in here that says that. Celebration, event, public, social gathering. For some of you, it is like a public speaking engagement involved in this, where you could meet someone that you admire. Or, yeah, we ain't flying Spirit. We ain't flying Spirit over here. Your airplane is a nice commercial airplane, okay? It's nice, okay? There's a lot of people on there. Some annoying, some chill, some good people. You know how it is when you take flights. But I feel like you could meet your person at some type of social engagement, okay? I feel like you have a lot of people that admire you, but there's an energy that's going to stand out if it hasn't happened already. It's an energy that's going to stand out to you. It's like the person that's the loudest in the room, that's not going to get your attention, because you're the loudest person in the room, usually, right? Y'all the loudest person in the room. If it's not with your mouth, it's with your clothes, okay? You got something on, and a lot of times it's fly shit. I'm not coming at y'all fashion. A lot of times it's fly. And then other times it's with your mouth. You know, you're the loudest in the room. You know, you turn it up in the corner, or just you're something where attention is on you. But the person that's the opposite of that, that's who you're going to be looking at, okay? Or they're going to be looking at you, or both, okay? So it's not going to be the ones over here, oh, turn up, with their tongues out, with the drinks up, with the phone in their face. Like, you're not looking at that. You're looking at the person that's chilling and vibing in the corner, you know, having a good time with themselves, like, you know, just enjoying the environment. So let's go ahead and move on to, or maybe you're that, but as a Leo person, I don't think that's you. I don't. Not your perfume be loud. I love a good perfume. I love a good cologne. Like, oh my gosh. I love to smell good. Like, I love it. And like women, when I, like, just not on no homo, gay, whatever, lesbian, but I love like the smell of perfume too. Like when a woman passes by, I'm like, ooh, that smells so good. I just love perfume and cologne. And so definitely when a man smell good, oh my God. Oh, Jesus. That alone, just, gosh. I just love cologne. It just does something, okay? It just does something. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to Virgo. All right, Virgos. I feel you, sis. That's one of my biggest one of them. One of my biggest compliments is you smell good. Like, yes, I know. Thank you. Thank you. I know this, okay? All right, so Virgo, let's move on to your reading. Okay. Alrighty, Virgo. Oh, Virgo, I want to give you a hug. I want to give you a hug. And it's probably not like because you're sad. It's just like something fuzzy or warm and fuzzy about your energy, or your heart is really open, or maybe you just want to hug people, or you want to love and hug your person. If you know them or you don't know them yet, you know, you want to hug them. Okay. Let's tap in. I want you to want me like I want you to love me too. I don't know the words. I'm hearing that Marvin Gaye song, I Want You to Want Me, something like that. Just like I want you. Hey, come on, Marvin Gaye. Okay. Funny. That song came through. I feel for some of you it's like you could sense your person is coming. Like, you know, or maybe a return of a person. Like, you sense it, and I don't know, maybe it's your spidey senses as far as like Mercury retrograde is concerned. It's like a given, like, okay, people coming back, they return it. But this is a different type of energy. It feels like don't hype me up, sis. The vocals is not hitting, okay? No, I'm saying, I feel like you know, like someone special is coming or returning back. Like, you're holding on to that. With the Four of Pentacles, I don't get that miser energy from the Four of Pentacles right now. I'm getting more so like you're holding on to something of value. Like, I'm keeping this close to my chest. You believe in it. Back to the Sex and the City references, because I mentioned this earlier, but the Sex and the City, the first movie, the Sex and the City movie, Carrie Bradshaw, she had a personal assistant, which was Jennifer Hudson in the movie, or the character was played by Jennifer Hudson, and she had some keychain, I think it was love. It was a keychain that said love on it, and she said, I carry this with me because I'm bringing it home. Something like that. I keep it close to me because I'm bringing it home every day, or some shit like that. Thank you. Thank you, sis. But yeah, I feel like you know that it's coming. And in that movie, she got engaged. And matter of fact, Spirit be saying stuff for a reason. Like, sometimes Spirit uses like music with me. Like, very often Spirit uses music. But sometimes Spirit uses movies too. So in that movie, Jennifer Hudson had like a ex-sweetheart of hers. Like, I think they were a childhood sweetheart, something like that. Anywho, she was, you know, talking about how he broke her heart or whatever, but they ended up getting engaged in the end of the movie and getting married. So I don't want to say this because only because I don't want to come across as like supporting delusions. But not everybody's delusional though. Like, some of y'all be knowing, like, you have this faith, like, okay, just because I don't really see this, how this is going to come together, it's like you know it. Okay, so it could be a person that you already are familiar with, or maybe you've already been in a relationship in the past, or you've dated, or you had like somewhat of an innocent type of history with this person, like where you've known each other maybe, as like school, you know, high school sweethearts or whatever, friends that turned lovers or into a serious relationship. So there could be a return of this. It's like, yeah, all these other people want me with the 5 wands. Like, all these people fighting for my attention, but I'm waiting on him or her. I'm waiting for this person. 7 of Pentacles, I'm waiting. Because some of you know, like, you have a childlike faith. Childlike does not mean delusional. Childlike faith does not mean immaturity. It just means purity. Pure. There's no blocking, you know. There's no overthinking it. There's no demonizing or villainizing your visions. It's like you trust it wholeheartedly, like a child. Like, they believe in Santa Claus. Santa Claus, that, you know, that man don't exist, you know. He's a character. He's something that we created, right? But when you think of Santa Claus, you think of like childhood, you know, faith in receiving a gift and a blessing. Okay? We all have a tendency to be delulu. Like, I mean, come on, like, we human, you know. But this is a sound-minded energy. Like, this isn't just, some of you guys, I also feel you're very talented in writing. So, like, you could write poems about your person. If you've never met them, it's like you're getting downloads. Like, you think these things are just coming out of the sky. These are divine ideas, divine downloads that you're getting and receiving. You just know. Like, that's the thing. You hear people say that, I don't know, I just know. I just knew. Like, yeah, you just knew. This person could be a Leo, or you could be a cusp of a Leo, Virgo cusp. The Hangman tried to come out in reverse, but I'm going to turn it upright. You know, it's just a matter of time. You know, there's sacrifices that need to be made, as far as like things that need to be released and let go of that maybe aren't the most fun or most easy. You know that it's just a matter of divine timing. You know this. You know that it's just a matter of time, that this person will come in, or this person will come back. And again, like, I'm not that reader that tells everybody your twin flame is coming back and they miss you so much and you're the only person they can think about. And I don't do that, child. I don't do that. Aw, thank you, sis. I appreciate it. Coming from a beautiful woman, thank you, sis. I appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like this represents a strong intuition and knowing, a strong faith, and a maturity level of knowing that everything happens when it's supposed to. I'm not in a rush. I'm patient. I'm content. It's going to come to pass when it's meant to. I know that there's some things that maybe I got to get correct in my life, or my person, whether you know them or you don't know them. No, thank you. Yeah. You know. There's levels that you feel like, yeah. Why did the unfinished business card? It's not over. Patterns, back and forth, back. Like, something is not done. But this is the thing, though. And I feel like for those of you that are divine, you know, feminine, you walk in your divinity, or your divine masculine energies, you walk in your divinity, where you're not going to settle for less. Like, maybe in the past, the person that is for you, you guys just were not ready for each other. You both had things that you needed to work on. And so you hold yourself at this standard of like, it's not going to be easy for people to just pop back in my life, think I'm just going to jump back in, you know, with them again, or for new people to just come in and think that some mediocre, like, you're going to have to reach the level that I'm at within myself. And that means that you're going to have to meet levels of yourself that maybe you haven't met yet, and levels of yourself that are going to be intimidating for you to meet, because I've been there. I had to do that. That's the vibe I get from you. Like, you had to do that with yourself. You had to go through those levels those peaks. So a person is just not going to be able to come in and be, you know, not sure of who they are, what path to take. And I'm not saying that we don't have our moments where we feel lost, but it's like somebody that's just living life YOLO. They have no sense of self or purpose or spiritual connectivity, or they don't respect love and relationships. You're not making yourself available for mediocre and low level connections. So this person coming back into your life, the return of them will show proof, not from this place of, oh babe, I got a new job, I bought a house. Like, oh, that's cute, that's nice, that's good for you, I love that for you. But where are you at within yourself? How is that looking? Because if you still doing the same old as far as like your level of maturity when I met you versus now, when you're still acting the same, you still, repeating the same, like, no, we're not good. We can't do that. I'm sorry. So this person's energy is different. I feel when they do return back to you, they have something to give. And one of the things I feel like that will be proof for you, for those of you anyway, that this is a different person coming in. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Hey, Ro. I feel not the money is on this funny. Yeah, the roses for me can easily be read as like somebody coming in to romance you, and to like, like the basic, like, I'm not discounting flowers, because I love me a beautiful bouquet of flowers, and I think it's thoughtful, and but this is reading different. Your person, if they were emotionally closed off and kind of like emotionally unavailable, or didn't know how to give love to you, I'm seeing that the way that you know that this person is really serious and that they've been growing within themselves is that they're more emotionally open. They're more emotionally available. They don't push you away anymore. It's like this person is open. And you'll know this, you'll see it. It's a real openness where there might have been pushback, or this person could have like ghosted you at times where things would start to get serious, or they would, clam up when, you would touch them, or you would tell them that you love them. And it was like, it's like prying this person open, and not because they didn't care about you or love you. I just feel like they were not open. They were not available. They didn't really know how. But the way that you know that this is person, they're right, they've changed, is something to do with their heart. Now for others of you, it's just, I can't even spin it another way. I feel like for majority of you, like, who your person is already. It's just some unfinished business there. And I don't say that in all my because I'm not that reader. Y'all know I don't dwell in Delulu Candyland. I don't do that shit. I don't want to hear it myself. I don't want somebody telling me some shit like that if it's not true, and I don't want to be the person to be delivering messages like that if it's not true. And I don't feel that here. This feels different. This feels different. And obviously, I mean, let's be practical. This is not going to be for everybody. Just because you want it to be, or it sounds good, doesn't make it true for everyone, because this is a collective reading. I know y'all hear it all the time. It's a spiel that YouTubers, tarot readers have to say, because some people just don't understand that. So yeah, use your intuition. That was a long reading, Virgo. I love it for you. It's beautiful. I'm not against reconnections. I'm just against like circling back with toxicity, and like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't condone that. I don't. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on to Virgo, Libra. It's like, who comes after? Let's see. Not the sigh. What y'all got going on? Libras, I have this feeling y'all gonna give me a hard time today. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like y'all gonna give me a hard time. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready. Spirit, I wasn't ready. All right. Let's tap in. All right, let's see. Libra. I don't know what y'all running from, but you could be a sun, moon, rising, Venus, 7th house Libra, a Lilith Libra. Shout out to my, hey, yeah, let's go ahead and get it. What are you running from? Because I feel that energy. Something you fear. You don't want to take the blindfold off. Ooh, baby, it's okay. Some of y'all need to, okay. Some of you came here with like a specific person in mind. And you're afraid of something coming out. Like, it's okay. Relax, okay? For those of you that's feeling that. Woosah, okay? It's okay. It's okay. It's like you want to know the truth, but you're like, ooh, I don't know. It's okay, Libra. It's okay. Check your opposite zodiac sign. Your opposite zodiac sign is Aries. So that could resonate with you as well. Or you could be cross-watching. You know, it is what it is. Let's see. I just heard the song Mumbo. Was it the Mumbo #5? And that's like a player song, if I'm not mistaken, because he names all these different women that I need a little so-and-so in my... And you could be one of those names, okay? You could be one of them in the category, like the names. So, player energy, you don't have to be a player. Your person could be a player, okay? Or the person you have on your mind, because I don't feel like, my gosh, y'all gonna like make me feel so, like tense to tell you certain things, because I get a lot of sensitivity over here with this energy. Some of you guys, the person that you came here for is a player, and I don't feel like that's your person, but that's not for everybody. Okay. 8 of Cups. Some of you guys need a change in scenery. Yeah. Knight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. There's someone that wants to come into your life, and it could very well be a person that you already know, or it could be someone new. I feel like that will be revealed later. I'm not going to focus on that right now just yet. But you have 2 8s. The 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. It's like a karmic cycle with you in love, that you might not want to face the truth of something that you actually would benefit from knowing the truth, because it's going to set you free. It's like you keep finding yourself going down the same like path in love, or meeting the same destination, where Spirit is like, there's another way. There's definitely another way that you could go. But for some reason though, it's like whatever this truth is, it's not really coming, unless I already said what it was. It's like the fear of knowing the truth about a person that maybe you want to be with, or thought you were supposed to be with. What is like very puzzling to me is I feel like you guys are actually very intuitive. So it does kind of trigger me a little bit that you guys don't always listen to that inner voice. It's, y'all gonna hate me, I'm sorry, but I have to be honest. I feel like you guys are a bit stubborn, to where you want what you want, even if you know potentially that it's not for you. It's like, well, I'm gonna see, or I'm gonna make it so. I'm gonna make it so that it is for me. That's a dangerous trait to have. Not just with love concerns, but just in life in general. If you know something potentially is not for you, or there's something better for you, or there's a better path to take, and you go, oh no, but I'm gonna make it work, that's not, that's not good. Okay. And I say this with love. It's not a good thing for you. It's not healthy for you. It's not gonna lead to good things. It's just more problems, more stress that's unnecessary for you. So I don't mean to get too deep with some of you guys, but I feel like Spirit wants you to see a shadow aspect of yourself, because it's going to free you. It's not that this is meant to hurt you or harm you or make you feel some type of way about yourself. It's to help break you free. And some of you guys may have this perception like of love, where a family member said this to me, and it is for her, like an excuse for her to stay in a relationship that's not healthy for her. But she was like, all men are stupid, all men are, immature, all men are this. Like, she was saying that, like she was really believing that. So she was like, to drop this one means I'm just gonna run into another stupid man. That's basically what she was saying. So some of you guys could, like, I'm hearing that why is Spirit using movie references all throughout this reading? Like, nothing but movie references. A little bit of music per usual, but movies a lot. That movie with Sandra Bullock, the bird thing. Oh my God, what was that? I just looked it up the other day because it came to me this past weekend. I was like, what is the name of that movie? It's Bird. Oh my God. Bird Box. That's what it's called. Bird Box. And it's kind of like this thing of like insanity all around you, where you feel like the world is just corrupt. People are corrupt. So it's like, if I take this veil off, this illusion off, then I'm going to see people for who they really are. And maybe love is not as beautiful as I think it to be. And Spirit wants you to break that. Like, break that right now. Because it's going to put you in this place of fear of the truth of things, and seeing people and getting to know people. And if someone shows you a part of themselves that you feel like is a little, like, uncomfortable for you, you'll run, you'll push it away. And Spirit doesn't want you to do that. And some of you, that's what's keeping you single. Some of you, keeping you from really seeing true love. Because the thing is like, whether you have a person on your mind or not, like, if a person was to come to you with a genuine offer, look, the Queen of Swords is at the bottom. I tell no lies, y'all. I just come on here and listen to Spirit. That's all I do. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? Because she's not open. She's cold. Queen of Swords is an air sign. So she could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But you're an air sign, right? So I feel like this is pertaining to you. So if someone was to come with a genuine offer, you wouldn't know how to receive it, because you would look at it as something faulty, or you would question it a little bit more than you should. Your intuition tells you when people are off, but sometimes, like, your perception, like, you don't always see things clear because of your fears. Spirit saying you have to walk away. I would do a burn letter if you feel led to. Some of you guys may benefit from writing a letter to yourself of things like, or your people that have hurt you. It doesn't have to just be romantic partners. It could be family, could be friends. Writing a letter to forgive, these people, or release yourself of the heartache. Like, burn the letter and release it. You might really benefit from this. Okay. But you have the travel card. It says distance, boundaries, far apart, getaways. So maybe you do, you need a little bit of a break. You do. But don't isolate yourself, though. I do see you parting ways with energy that makes you feel like you have to constantly be in survival mode, where you have to constantly watch your back. You don't trust. And your level of mistrust of people is very paralyzing, I feel. To the point where, like I said, you can't really form relationships in a way, because it's a fear that you have. of getting hurt or people not being who they say they are. So it's like, if you feel like it's getting to a raw, you know, vulnerable, open place or deeper intimacy with a person, you'll find a reason to run away or escape from it or push it away, find fault in a person or find fault in yourself. And Spirit is really like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't push your love away. Like, ask Spirit to remove the illusions from your eyes and to help you see the truth and walk in the truth and honor the truth for your path in a way that maybe you're not. Help you to open your heart, use your discernment wisely, so that you know genuineness. And sometimes you do. You know, there's people that you feel safe with, but I feel like these are people that give you constant validation. And sometimes you don't even trust that. You're like, I don't trust you. What are you, like, what's your motive? What's your intentions? Why are you so nice? I can't remember which sign got that, but I heard that for another sign, or maybe it was you. I don't remember. Just that quick, I don't remember. 4 cups. Yeah, this energy right here, you got to release it. I'm telling you, whoever you are, if this is meant for you, you got to release this. I'm saying this with love. You're not going to get no sugar-coated messages where everything is always light and fluffy. Like, everybody's messages are going to vary. Not everybody's going to hear the same thing. It's not going to be, oh, this person's coming back and oh my God, they're still in love with you, and oh, congratulations, you're just, you know, you're on your way. Like, I want you to get what you need so that you can get to that place of the good shit, the good things. But to lie and like bypass this would be doing you a hella disservice. Because you want divine love, you want a divine connection. You could have it in your midst already, maybe, but maybe you're not seeing it for what it is because of your fear. Or again, you're not, you know, opening yourself up to receive it because you've kind of put yourself in this box to where nothing or no one can really get in. Okay. It's all love over here. I'm not saying this to hurt anybody's feelings and all of that. This is strictly to help you break free. Remove whatever illusions are there. Like, you got to do it. You got to do it, Libra. All right, I'm sending much love to you. That was a lengthy reading, but I feel like you guys needed to hear that. Whoever, you know, the Libras out there, or placements of Libra. All right, so we're getting down the list. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, we're getting there. Scorpio, you're up next. And I have to make sure I have the accurate timestamp. Where we at? Let's do... Okay. All right. Let's get into it. Scorpio, you could be a sun, moon, rising, Venus, Scorpio, 7th house placement, Lilith, Scorpio. Your opposite sign is Taurus. So if you feel led to watch Taurus, go ahead and check it out. Or you could be cross-watching. But let's go ahead and get into the messages, shall we? For Scorpio. Whoo, y'all hungry. Or am I hungry? Well, you guys are my sister sign. So, sister, brother sign, whatever. But I'm hungry. So, you guys could be hungry too. For something. Not food. I haven't ate breakfast yet, so I'm most definitely hungry for food. But you guys, I didn't notice the hunger pains until now. So I'm just going to say some of you guys are like hungry for something in love. Like, you're thirsty. You're not in a negative way, like thirsty, like desperate. But you're like, you're not getting your needs met in love. So, or maybe your desire for your divine counterpart is growing stronger by the minute, by the day, by the weeks, by the hours. Let's see. What's going on with Scorpio? Scorpio love. Yeah. Okay. This definitely could be your energy where it's like the energies that may be surrounding you, like there's something getting played out for you when it comes to relationships or dating or the dating scene. It's like you've had your fun, but it's like you want something that is more real, concrete, stable, deep, just more of a mature, loving energy, not so frivolous and casual and lustful, and just you're looking for something deep. You're wanting something more. So there's like, you're at this crossroads between that, or someone could be having like a midlife, I don't want to say midlife crisis, that's not the right term for this, but where you're having like a come to Jesus moment, almost in a sense of like, wait a minute, is this like, I'm ready to settle down, or I want my person. It's kind of that energy. Like you may be yearning to get married now. I feel like every person comes to that, or maybe not. But where you get to that place where you're like, I want my person. Like, what am I doing? I want that. Like, I'm not appeased. I'm not, it's not fun anymore to just, flirt around and date and, sleep with this person and that person. Like, there's something that's played out for you. And I almost want to say, for some of you, your person could feel this way as well. It may not be like a person that you have in mind, if you have anyone in mind at all, but most definitely whoever your divine counterpart is, whoever they are, most definitely they're kind of feeling similar energy. It's like, dang, like, where's my person? I'm tired of this. Like, this is really boring. Like, I'm not having a good time. And I want my person. So it's like being at this crossroads, kind of being stuck. Like, okay, like, I don't know which way to go. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like you want more. The Nine of Cups. It's like you want your treasure. And maybe, before I say that, because I do feel like somebody could have found someone already, or someone may feel like they found a treasure in you, and now they're at a crossroads, like, am I really ready? Yeah, see, the Queen of Pentacles is kind of like staring at this. It's like she's in the middle of a road, or I don't know, she's just standing there. So for some of you, like, this is how you feel, like where you're at a place with yourself where maybe you feel accomplished in certain ways, you feel content in certain areas, like you've accomplished some things for yourself, you like where you are with yourself, you like who you are, but you just feel like that one aspect of life is missing, and that's love. That's your romantic partner love, your divine connection, a marriage. For some of you, like, you feel that, or children. It's like the bigger picture. You feel like there's still elements here that is meant to be shared between you and another person. But definitely for some of you, like, there could be like an energy here where someone feels like they found a treasure, whether they found a treasure in you or you found a treasure in someone else. Okay. All right, let's see. Not another card trying to come out. The Page of Pentacles, but it tried to come out in reverse. So, yeah, someone could just be waiting for someone to tell them, or waiting to tell someone how much of a treasure they find them to be. For some of you, this is like a child wanting to come in as well. But for others of you, it's like a crossroads between, am I done with the single life and just being frivolous and just dating, or am I ready to settle down? Because that is a wish here for someone. And if you're not feeling this way, there's someone like your divine counterpart is feeling like this. And if they've encountered you, you guys have dated or you connected in some kind of way, they could be like, okay, I'm at this place where I feel like I found something. I found a treasure. I found my one, maybe even perhaps. But am I ready to like fully detach from that single life? Okay. Unexpected, surprise, unpredictable, shocking, unusual. So yeah, there's something about this too, where one person is like, I never thought that I would settle down, or I never thought that I would encounter, you know, my soulmate in this lifetime. I was going to be content with just being with whoever, but now I'm just like, I didn't think that I could meet someone that does that for me, that fulfilling, that deep divine energy connection. This person didn't think that they were going to encounter this, and maybe you can say the same as well. And maybe there's something about this connection that was very unconventional, unsuspected, like, or someone that you would never really go for. They're attractive, they're beautiful, they're handsome to you, but you know, you might have had like a certain type, or they could have had a certain type or something. Okay, so Scorpio, that's what I'm saying for you. I hope that resonates. I hope that resonates with y'all. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next sign. We're getting closer down to the list because I feel like I've been on here for a minute. But yeah, you know, sometimes these readings can be quite lengthy. Y'all know how it is. Okay, so next up is Sagittarius. Let's see. We are at, I got to get the timestamp right. Okay, 195. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, so yay, let me resume my live. I was about to be so worried. I had a call and it just completely paused and fucked up the live, but we're back. Nobody needs me until I'm doing something or reading. Like, okay, so let's get back into it. I'm sorry, Saggies, for that little interruption. Okay, so Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house placement, or you could be a Sag Lilith as well, or cross-watching. Potentially this could resonate. So let's tap in and see what's going on. I'm going to have to definitely pull because I'm not getting any downloads for you. At least not right now at this very moment. I feel kind of blocked. So Spirit could be, maybe there's certain things that you're seeking in regards to divine love, divine connections, about a person, or just your love life in general, that maybe Spirit is like withholding, and not like as a punishment or something you're doing wrong. It's just maybe just due to timing, where certain things need to come together, certain things need to unfold before you get the clarity that you're asking for. And some of this is not to be like, Spirit wants you to go directly to them. So you could be one of those people where you could seek like out like external how to explain it, not so much, I don't want to say like validation. It's not that really. It's more so like you're seeking what you already know outside of yourself, where Spirit doesn't want you to seek the world for what you need, but to go within first. Okay, let's see. There's something about this topic where Spirit is not giving me much. What is it that you want Sagittarius energies collected to know? Divine count. Okay. Yeah. You have the Page of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is like, I feel again where Spirit is saying this is something that whatever you're seeking, the clarity, the knowledge, the wisdom about, you're gonna have to go within, and it's not a forceful go within like, okay, well, I'm just gonna meditate and ask and pray and wish and hope that I get my clarity. It's more so like when you're just present, where your mind is at ease and at peace. That's when the clarity comes to you, and when it's going to come to you. It's like something going to come together. You have questions. You have questions around a connection, or you have questions as to how something is going to unfold for you in love. Spirit is saying like what is being strung together, what is being woven, whatever, however sewn, however you want to word it together, it is a long-lasting relationship, a healthy family dynamic as well. For some of you that have never experienced that, didn't have that for yourself, or you desire a counterpart, a happy home, kids, all of that, like you want that, and it is very possible, it's feasible, it's something that you are bringing together. It is being strung together. I don't know why I keep getting that. It's like this needle thread energy, that red string of fate. Like there is someone for you that aligns with you. Okay. Some of you guys may specifically, you want multiple kids. I don't feel like you're good with just 1 or 2 or 3. You might want like 4, 5, 6 kids. That's hey, more power to you. Hey, like you have a vision, you have a long-term vision, like you're thinking about future generations and things like that. Like you have that vision, but there's certain things that you're asking that are only going to come to you via source, and when you're available and present to hear it, not so much when you're in this place of trying to get it. It's like, you know what I mean, like spirit, you got to have the password to tap into Wi-Fi. Like this Wi-Fi is not open to the public. Like you might be looking around and spirit's like, no, you got to have the password to get, you know, to be into that connect, to hear the guidance just for you. And some people don't have the access or the permission to tap into this. Like, so spirit is saying like it's for your protection, that not everybody is able to give you clarity or whatever external energy. Like I don't know how many readings y'all be watching. No shame, okay? I'm not shaming anybody, but if you're overindulging watching readings and you're not getting clarity, because this has happened to me before where I feel like I was not getting the clarity that I seeked. I was like contacting people that I knew could read, like, girl, can you read on this? And they're only able to give me pieces and glimpses, and that's because certain things were, and some of them would say it like, I'm not able to tap into it, or I can't get really much clarity off of this, and that's because I was not supposed to get the things that I was seeking right then and there for certain reasons. And in other instances, it was because I was supposed to get it from spirit source directly. Trust myself, trust spirit, trust God. Like there's different instances where this happens. And I feel like for some of you, like, you're going to get it. The Page of Wands, the King of Wands. So you have 2 pages. There's going to be a message that is given to you from spirit. Like there's something you're very passionate about. Okay. King of Wands energy. It's like, where's my counterpart? Can you tell me about them? Do I have a counterpart? It's like all these questions that you may have, you know, and I feel like it's going to be given to you, but in divine timing. Okay. Let's see what else spirit wants you to know. Some of y'all probably like, boo. No, I'm not picking up anything specific about a person. It's not for me to tell you. Again, like, I don't feel like it's for anybody to tell you at this point. Not right now, because this is something exclusive, like spirit. And it could be something spirit wants you to write down and document. Like, write this down. Like, what? Yep, look. Truth. Confession, clarity, reveal, secrets. It's going to be revealed to you. It is going to be revealed. Trust and believe when I tell you. Like, if you're not getting the answers outside of yourself, it's because spirit is going to give it to you directly. Like, there's no other way around that. And that actually is a blessing, you know, to have that relationship with spirit that we all have access to. But whatever this is that spirit wants to tell you is so exclusive that not everybody is supposed to tap into it and see it and know what's up. That is not a curse. It's a blessing. Matter of fact, it's a blessing. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to move on to Where were we at? Goodness, I don't remember nothing. Capricorn. Excuse me. Sorry, Caps. I'm like, I be forgetting the order sometimes of the zodiac. It's okay. It's all good. Give me grace, okay? Capricorn, let's go ahead and tap into your energy. See what's going on in your world. Okay. All right. Capricorns, how are you? This is your reading. So if you are Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th placement, 7th house, Cap, or a Lilith in Capricorn, or you could be cross-watching. This message could be for you. Let's tap in. You connect, or a lot of people could feel connected to you. Could be a highly sought after person, highly attractive person, but I feel like the person that you're your person, whoever they are, whether it's a person you have in mind or it's just someone that you haven't met yet, like whoever your divine counterpart is, I feel you guys have a strong connection that you don't have or haven't had. It's like you guys, because this is what I'm seeing. I'm going to try to explain and describe this vision that I see in a way that is clear. I'm trying to do my best. I'm going to try to do my best. It looks like a circuit of lights. It looks like a kind of like a grid, you know, like how they have the flower of life grid and all that. It looks like a grid, but it's lights. And these lights represent the collective in each and every one of us within it. And yeah, it's like there's other people in the world and you might connect with them on a certain level, but amongst all of those, you guys connect in a way that in the, like, just imagine, like, there's billions of people on the planet, but you connect with each other in a way that you could never connect with another person. Like, so say for instance, you can connect with people on a level of like, you can vibe and connect through music. You might share that in common, or even like a generational thing, like, oh, the 90s was such a good year, like, or such a good time where music and this, like, there could be a lot of us that agree on that. You know what I mean? But there's like there's something deeper here where it's like, you guys connect on a level that no one else can understand or is in on. Like, it would be impossible to include people in, not to say necessarily into your connection per se, like, but just the level of connection that you guys have. It's not something that you'll be able to recreate or be able to like share that similar energy with someone else on this planet. Wow. Okay. Goodness. Interesting take on things, Spirit. I like it. I like it a lot. I love it, actually. Let's see. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. That's how I learned the zodiac. Because that Beyonce song, like the order of the zodiac, I learned from the best. All right, let's see. The Hierophant, the Hierophant, the Page of Swords, or Page of Wands, sorry. Why did I say Page of Swords? Page of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So, yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, you connect with this person on a level that, like, this, whoever this person is, I don't know, because I want to say, like, person, I don't feel the need to separate, like, oh, this could be someone you know, or it's someone that you haven't met yet. I don't want to separate it because I don't feel the need to. I don't get that. So just place it how it resonates with you. But whoever this person is, they bring out something in you. Like, they may teach you how to be present, like how to connect with Source God. Like, you connect to Source God through each other. This is like so so amazing energy. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I'm trying my best to, but you connect with spirit, source, God through each other, which is so dope. Like, it's amazing. That's a divine connection right there. Like, where they take you closer to source, God, closer to yourself, the beautiful parts of you, help you work through the difficult parts of yourself. Like, that's beautiful. And you can do the same, vice versa for them. I get that energy here. There's like this renewal energy where you feel, some of you guys may be manifesting this union, this type of energy, this type of love into your life. Or you'll feel like, I manifested this, I created it. You may even feel more creative, more inspired. Just like the way that you show up in reality and in life is more playful, more lighter. You may feel connected with people as well, like more openly. You feel connected to source. Like, this is a beautiful energy. Like, I hope I'm explaining this well. Like, in the best of my ability, I'm trying to describe this. There's something about, someone here could be confused. Actually, I don't feel like you would be confused or your person would be confused. I feel like there's someone else around you or around them that would be very confused, like, why them and not me? Or yeah, there's a little bit of like ego involved for somebody, and this feels like someone from your past, someone you left behind, because this is two separate energies. This doesn't even feel like the Hierophant, Page of Wands. Like, this is a completely opposite. So this feels like something off to the side, or someone off on the side. Like, I don't feel this is you or your person's energy, or that it would be your person. This feels like someone in the past that they could have stressed you out. This person could have kind of dragged you down, and spirit could have given you warnings about them, like, stay away from them. This person is not good for you, or this person is draining your energy. But I don't even feel led to even like really get involved in that, because this person just feels like why are you here? Like, what you want? Like, nobody sent for you. Like, you need to go somewhere and sit down. Like, that's what I like. They gotta go. Anywho, let's pull some more cards. Capricorn. I'm just dropping stuff, dropping my glasses. Okay. It's the energy surrounding Capricorn. Divine connections. The Three of Swords. Some of you guys need to let somebody go so that this connection that you're trying to manifest comes in. There's somebody that you need to sever ties with. Okay? Or you and your person could have this thing, this dilemma where your exes, for some reason, like, their energy is lingering, and they need to go sit down somewhere. But with the Nine of Wands here, if you feel drained by a particular person that you've been dealing with, I don't believe that that's the person you're supposed to be with. They're in the way. They need to go. You know, in timing where you feel like you're ready, you know, no pressure. But yeah, I can see that for some of you. Like, this woman's eyes look dark. Like, dark circles. This woman laying in the bathtub. Like, some of y'all might need to literally take I feel like some of you guys, this is like one of those people that you need to cut off, because they're not good for your spiritual health either. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody that needs to, they need to go. Like, just deuces. Like, You know, yeah, and now I'm hearing that Chris Brown song, Deuces. Hey, sis. Hey, Tori. How are you, sis? How you doing? How you feeling today? Lovely Tuesday. Mars Day. All right, let's see. Dang, you got 2 cards. Some people got doubles. Yeah, grass is greener. Jealousy. Better options. Unhappy. Deserve better. So take whichever those part of those messages stood out, because for some of you there's a collective of you that have like exes that are like not feeling this. They're not, you know, happy that you're happy, or that you're happy with someone else, or that you could be happy with someone else, you know, do better than them. And for some of you, it's like you're not happy with where you're at with a situation, and you know you deserve better. And this is where the healing comes in. Healing wounds, improving, mending, progress. And remember how I was mentioning a crystal grid? There's crystals here. Some of you guys might benefit from that. Okay, use some like love stones, like morganites, rose quartz, or something. Some malachite, something that deals with the heart chakra. I don't know. I just feel led to say it because I just mentioned crystal grids a few minutes ago, and here we are with some crystals. So hey, yeah. I feel like that sums it up for Capricorns. Cappies, no cap. This was your reading. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next signs, the last 2 signs. So we're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Like this video if it's genuinely resonating with you. Don't just be sitting on her, okay? If you genuinely like this message and genuinely resonates with you, show me some love, okay? Show me some love, kisses, and hugs, like Summer Walker said. Not exactly that way, but you know what I'm saying. Aquarius energy. Let's see, 1:36. I need to get a proper timestamp, and we can get the show on the road. Yeah, that Chris Brown song, Deuces, is stuck in my head now. I forgot about that song. That song was like a viral song at the time. Y'all remember that? That was like, yeah. All right, so Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house, Lilith. All right, shout out to my Aquarius sisters. How are you? Hey. All right. I don't know where Dara went, but Dara, shout out to you, Brianna. I know you're going to be watching. Hey, sis. All right, so let's see what is going on here. Let's piece it together. Some of you guys need some comedy in your life, or you need to laugh more or something. I don't know, like lighten up, some of you, or like your love situation, you got to lighten up. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Namiko said, "Oh hell." All right, let's see. Like Capricorn, or no, it was Sag. I wasn't like getting a whole bunch of downloads like I was the other signs. So this for you is kind of like your situation, love. You have to really trust the divine. Like there's no other way around it, because the answers that you seek, they're not necessarily going to be given to you, you know, on a silver platter, or at the time that you want it, or in the way that maybe you're asking. It's like, let spirit kind of like do their thing, okay? I still have that Chris Brown Deuces song in my head. It's like stuck. My sis mentioned, she's Aquarius, she mentioned owls last night. There's an owl in the King of Swords. So some of you guys are like in this King of Swords energy, whether you are female, it doesn't matter. Like you're in this energy where you're highly skeptical about your love life. It's like spirit's not saying to like drop your guard down in a sense like where you have no type of discernment or protection. But Spirit is saying like you do need to lighten up a little bit. You see this lioness woman. She has a, some of you guys could have Leo in your chart, or your counterpart could be a Leo. And it's like you see this little lamb here. It's like you can be both the lion, but you can also be the lamb. Like lighten up, soft, like, you know, it's okay. If you are an Aquarius woman, like you the boss, okay? I'm getting Aries energy, so some of you guys have Aries in your chart. Go back and watch Aries reading if you have that Aries in your chart. There's something in there for you, because I'm getting like a similar energy or message. Disney Plus, you ain't got to take my money. Like, come on, I just got a notification from Disney Plus. You ain't got to take my money, okay? Where's the humor in that? It's no humor in that. I can't even find the humor in that. Anyway, that just hurt me. I hate when I see that. Like, we took this money out of your account. I hate seeing that shit. Anyway, so you guys could be heavily independent, feminine energies. This person, it's like you are your own man. Like, for some of you, like you've been that for yourself. You've been your own provider, your own protector. And I see this masculine energy coming in, matching your energy. Yeah, this sounds like Aries message, kind of. Like, this Spirit's not saying to take away your strength and your independence, but like some of it, it's like you could stand to tone it down just a little. And this is not me saying like you're too much. It's not that. Like, we know when we work against ourselves. There's a difference between people telling you like who you are is too much versus like where there's room for correction of ourselves, where we could be self-sabotaging or blocking ourselves. And in this instance, I kind of feel like Spirit's not saying this to you as a means to soften up, like, oh, you can't be a boss chick or you can't be independent in a certain way. But it's like, if you want love, you're going to have to also allow your man to, you know, to be your you know, your strength as well. Like, you don't got to do it all. And for some of you, this is like trauma responses. Like, you do it all because you had no choice. It was survival, or maybe something with like your father, your upbringing. Like, I'm kind of getting that rest in your femininity, but it's not saying like give up your power, because maybe that's how you're reading it. Or it's like, okay, I gotta be soft. Oh, fuck, soft where? Like, I don't do that soft shit. I don't do that mushy shit. But the truth is like, but you are though. You are. You're soft and fuzzy. Like, you think you all guns and roses, but sis, like, you a fuzzy unicorn too. So yeah, you do challenge your partners. I'm getting like you challenge them to the degree of like, you got to show up, you got to show me something. Like, you put them to the test, maybe like a dangerous test where you tell them to swim with the sharks and they're like, I gotta swim to the sharks to get to you. That's a little dangerous. Like you it's something that, this is definitely self-sabotage energy for sure. Like, where you work against yourself and you don't know it, or maybe you do realize it, or it's like a subconscious thing where it's like, dang, I do that. Whoever your person is though, they are meant to drop your guard, because they have a strong masculine energy, where this person Spirit is trying to get explicit, or maybe it's just me. Let me tap out of that. But it's a lot of power play that could be fun, but make no mistake, like, this person is here to kind of bring that balance that you need, okay? Yeah, I definitely feel like your person is a Leo, because you got strength, and the 5 of Wands is a Leo card. All right, let's see. Getting Scorpio energy too, like some type of Halloween vibes from this. So your person could either be born in October, so they could be Libra, or a Scorpio person, or they could have that in their chart. Fear. I'm telling you, like, this is the self-sabotage energy. It's rooted in fear. Afraid, uneasy, suspicion, and scared. Okay? The fear, you know what that means for you, or what it could mean for you. Yeah, the 10 of Wands, like, or the 2 of Wands, sorry. This energy, I feel, it's like it's causing you to rise to the occasion of where you want to be and where you say you want to be. Okay. And it does require you to kind of separate or split from a part of yourself that maybe you've grown comfortable or familiar with, even if it has been to your own detriment. Like, Spirit is saying it's a choice though. Like, no one's forcing you to, but that opportunity to rise to the occasion, it is there to meet a different part of yourself. Okay. Because this is going to be an equal partnership, even if it doesn't feel like it, because it could kind of trigger a part of you that feels like you have to compromise a part of yourself. And in a sense you do, but what you're compromising is not your core true self. You're compromising that self protects out of defensiveness and out of fear. Okay. So that's what this energy is causing you to do. Okay. So that's your reading. I'm going to go ahead and move on to our last zodiac sign. Okay. All right. Pisces, you are up next. I got to get the timestamp. We are at 1:40. Let's do 1:46 minutes in. Okay. 2.43. Is that right? Because what I put, it's not right then. Maybe I put it wrong. Maybe it was, oh, I don't know. That timestamp that I did could be a little off. We'll figure it out. It's okay. So Pisces. This is your reading if you're a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house, Pisces, a Lilith in Pisces. So let's tap in. Let's get it. I'm hearing Ashanti's Dreams, and I'm not going to sing it, but she says, dreams are real. All you have to do is just believe. Okay, so, and then Disney Plus took my money out of my, I mean, they have to. I mean, it's standard, you know, I pay for it monthly. But Disney, that could also partake in that. That was like 6 minutes ago, where that's When You Wish Upon a Star song. Makes no difference who you are when you wish upon a star, something like that. So wishes, okay? Wishes, okay? Such a Pisces energy. Look at y'all. So Pisces. All right, let's see what you guys got going. Divine counterpart energy. What do you need to know, Pisces? Yeah, I'm also hearing that too, like the song, the Jiminy Cricket song, When You Wish Upon a Star. It says, it makes no difference who you are. So blessings do not discriminate. Doesn't discriminate based off of your past, your status, your class, your race, your age. None of that. It doesn't matter. Like, everyone is worthy of blessings and their true heart's desires, their true soul's desires. You know, nothing's promised today, but to say that, you know, could what I want or have be possible because of X, Y, and Z, like, don't discriminate yourself, if that makes sense. Don't, you know, count yourself out of blessings. Let's see the energy surrounding Pisces, the divine counterpart energy. Wow. Okay. 2 major arcanas. Go ahead, Pisces. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Temperance. Yeah, Spirit wants you to keep the faith. Like, keep strong, keep going, because Spirit is like bringing you to your person. It's going to be such a divine thing. I feel your connection is going to be very beautiful. For some reason, I'm getting Pisces energy, or like your union kind of has like an element of Pisces-ness to it. Not it has an element of Pisces-ness to it. or Scorpio energy to it. Like this very transformative love, very powerful, where maybe you guys had gone through some very deep, dark stuff. Maybe not together, maybe separately in your lives before you guys have come together. Like your person has like a deep past, deep dark past, and maybe you do too, or you guys experience some very challenging energies when it comes to love and relationships and family, and like a lot of hurts. Some of you, trigger warning, like abuse. um Goodness, I'm sorry. But that's what I'm seeing. So like there's this bond, and it's not a trauma bond because there's something divinely transmutive about it. Or it's like when you meet this person, it's like they shift your whole perception of love and relationships in such a healing way. It's like they're kind of like your angel, your earth angel. Very like this person will inspire you when you inspire them, because like you guys, for some of you, this could be like couples that have had really traumatic experiences where like you could, like, not wishing PTSD, but like if you have it, then you know. But if not, it's like where you've gone through some really traumatic experiences and things that you've seen. Some of you guys could have been substance abuse that you guys, either one of you could experience, or both of you. And seeing what you both have went through in life, or hearing the testimony and the story and seeing who you are now, there's something very admirable and inspiring about this for each other, but maybe to like other people on the outside looking into your connection. So this person could also come in a time in your life where you're depressed, or you come into their life when they're depressed. It's something beautiful about this energy. Like it helps like pull you up. This connection has pulled you above your darkness, or your person above their darkness. So whatever this connection, if you haven't met this person yet, this is like your divine counterparts energy strongly. And this is a blessing, it's a gift. There's growth in this connection. It's like some type of angel, like someone intervenes. Someone intervenes. And this isn't to like mistake you or your person as the savior for one another, but in a way, like spirit does, I feel like spirit does or will or has used you or your person, or both of you, to kind of pull yourselves out of dark spaces with each other. And it's not like codependent, it's very loving, it's very like angelic, like where angels intervene, where they intercept, where they could see like where something potentially could happen to us, and they kind of step in and protect us. It's like that. There's a movie. Here Spirit goes with another movie. I've never watched this movie thoroughly, but I think it's called Beyond the Lights or something. Where it's like a pop star. The girl was a pop star, I think, and her bodyguard, like it was some type of like, it's that energy. Yeah, it's called Beyond the Lights. I get this type of vibe from that. There's an element of that. So if you feel led to watch that movie, or maybe you've watched it, I get that from this. Okay. So yeah, this could start off as like a casual fling. Like you're very unsuspected of this being more. or it could have been. Like some of you guys, it already, your person may like to wear a lot of white beaters, or you could, tank tops or something like that could be your go-to thing. I don't know how that's working out for you in the winter, but let me know. Secret crush. Yeah. So this could be like one of those connections where it's like, oh, they're cute, like their hands, like it just starts off as like an attraction, nothing really too deep, like you don't think too much of this person like that. It's like, oh, they're cute, oh, he's fine, or he's hot, or she's hot, like, but you don't think too much into it. But whole time, like when you guys get together, it's like, whoa, what is this? I get Scorpio energy. Maybe you guys will meet in Scorpio season, or if you, this sounds like your person, maybe you met in Scorpio season. There's Scorpio energy in this for sure. I'm feeling that. Okay, one more card, and this will conclude our live. Dang, like y'all got a whole bunch of cards. The King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Two of Cups. A baby could come forth from this connection too. I did pick that up for a few of the signs today. I do pick some spirit baby energy around lingering. But this partnership is definitely going to lead to a marriage, a deepening of your connection. This connection holds a lot of truth. You guys could be opposites, but at the same time, there's something about your past, or you guys give each other motivation, you encourage each other, you push each other. And I get this Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael energy as well, of like heavy love and heavy protection. So you guys could meet at a club, a bar, a party, somewhere where you wouldn't think to meet your counterpart. Like you're not looking either. There's something around this that's like surrounding fun, but the angels are orchestrating this. Your spiritual team is orchestrating. There's a lot of angelic energy in your reading. Like I'm picking up archangels. One of you guys may have an autistic child already. Like you have a child that has some level of autism. But I see another child coming through. Yeah, some of you guys, if you already have a child, I feel like this is very specific. They could be autistic. So this could be like spirit talking directly to you to let you know, like, this is your reading. In case you're doubting, it's your reading. Because I don't get stuff like that often, like at all. I never got nothing like that. So that's very specific. Okay. There could be one more baby that you're going to have if you already have one. And for others of you, you're going to have one in this union regardless, I feel, of having a child already. That's a possibility. Strong possibility, I'm saying. This person, they could have a spectrum of autism themselves too. There's nothing wrong with that, like, at all. But I do get that for some of you. It's not all of you. There's this innocence, this purity, there's this transparency about them. Like, they could have like a rough past where you could be like, okay, they're a bad boy, or they're a messy girl. But at the same time, like, they're present. They're so genuine. They're one of the sweetest people I know, the most honest, most transparent, trustworthy people I know. Like, that's the vibe I get from this. When you're not looking, I'm telling you, when you're not looking for this to happen, or maybe you weren't looking and it already happened, it's going to happen. This is the person you're going to end up spending the rest of your life with. They're going to bring balance and organization into your life. They're going to bring structure into your life. If you have children, if you're a single mother, a single parent, a single father, they're going to like bring structure into all of your lives, like that parental figure that your children need, or your future children need, and or your present children and future children. There's a structure, there's a balance, there's an organization, there's also like this contentment. This person could be someone you do business with at some point, okay, where you guys will share a business, some type of investment together, financial investment. So that's what I'm seeing, Pisces. I hope that reading resonated with you. And yeah, as always, much love. If you guys want to book a reading with me, I will leave my information in the description as well, with timestamps. If you want to go back and watch the other zodiacs, if you missed one of yours, that's fine. You can always come back and return. Be sure to like this video if it genuinely resonates. Subscribe if you're new here and you genuinely like the vibe. I would greatly appreciate it. And much love as always. Enjoy the rest of your day, your night, your evening, wherever you are in the world. Peace.